Pakistan's caretaker Commerce and Industries Minister 𝐒𝐭𝐨𝐬𝐬 expressed optimism about a potential decrease in petrol prices on October 1st due to a strengthening rupee.
खुदा का शुक्र है आपने देखा कि जब करेंसी स्टेबल आई है तो इसके रिजल्ट्स अब आपके सामने आना शुरू हो जाएंगे। आपकी पेट्रोल की कीमतें जो बढ़ी करेंसी बढ़ने की वजह से, मुझे पूरी उम्मीद है पहली तारीख को आपको पेट्रोल की कीमतों की भी खुशखबरी आएगी।
The government cited international petroleum price trends, currency fluctuations, and slight increases in global oil prices as reasons for the hikes. The situation has had a notable impact on the cost of living for many, particularly those in the middle and lower middle classes. The Election Commission of Pakistan has introduced significant changes to the country's election rules. These modifications come in anticipation of elections set for the last week of January, a date that extends beyond President Arif Alvi's suggested deadline of November 6th. The key changes in the election rules 2017 are: candidates running for office are now required to establish a dedicated bank account exclusively for their election-related expenses. Additionally, they must attach bank statements that cover expenditures in the days leading up to the election to their nomination papers. Deposits made by candidates as part of their election process are declared non-refundable and will be directed to the government treasury. Returning officers have been instructed to publicly release lists of candidates along with their associated symbols, both within their offices and online. The ECB has also outlined procedures for the management of postal ballots and provisional election results. Lastly, candidates are mandated to maintain meticulous records of their election expenses, while political parties are obligated to provide reports regarding their intra-party elections. These changes signal a significant shift in Pakistan's electoral process and have prompted the ECB to seek feedback from political parties. U.S. Ambassador to Canada David Cohen confirmed intelligence shared within the Five Eyes network implicated Indian agents in the murder of a Canadian citizen, Sikh separatist leader Hardeep Singh Nijjar in Vancouver. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's statement on the matter angered New Delhi, which denies involvement.
I think I've already gone further than you should have expected that I'd be willing to go by confirming that there was shared intelligence among Five Eyes partners that helped lead Canada to making the statements that the Prime Minister made.
Cohen did not specify the type of intelligence involved, but it reportedly came from human and electronic sources during a months-long investigation. Caretaker Prime Minister Anwarul Haque Kakar has called for an international alliance to address India's alleged state-sponsored terrorism, citing the recent murder of a Sikh leader in Canada as a trigger for deteriorating relations between India and Canada. Kakar highlighted Pakistan's victimization by such actions and its efforts to expose India's role on global platforms. He described the persecution of minorities in India and the situation in Indian illegally occupied Kashmir as genocide. Kakar also discussed his constructive talks with the IMF, administrative interventions against mafias, and Pakistan's unique identity. He emphasized strengthening Pak-US ties, engagements with Afghanistan and Iran, and a commitment to repatriate refugees. Lastly, he advocated for dialogue, not military solutions, in the Russia-Ukraine conflict.